Welcome back to Aggressively Average, where today, on this rainy afternoon, I have a confession to make. The confession and the reason my skin looks like that of a long-deceased pharaoh are one and the same. I am an addict. But that sounds way too clickbaity, so that's probably going to be the title. No. I'm addicted to sugar. That one proud, refined little chemical that completely fucks up my life. I am very much addicted to it. I can already hear some people saying, oh, that's not the worst thing in the world. Lots of people like a bar of chocolate every now and then. No. When I say addicted, I mean I'll have a tub of ice cream, 2 massive slabs of chocolate, and 2 liters of cool drink just to start. And if not for my health concerns, I would probably eat that way every day. It's no secret that refined sugar is used in a lot of foods to make them that much more tasty. But it's less known that a perfect combination of 50-50 sugar to fat ratio in food makes it about as addictive as heroin. There was a study with the obligatory lab rats involved where they gave them varying ratios of sugar to fat in food. Usually they tended to balance one another out, but once they hit the 50-50 ratio, the rats ate themselves into obesity pretty damn quick. And if you were that way inclined, you could do the math on most of the world's most successful junk food and you would find a 50-50 sugar to fat ratio because we've found that that is the most addictive. This is not some conspiracy theory thing, it's just me justifying to myself why I still feel the urge to eat chocolate every day. I've had some very serious health scares in my life, so I do my absolute best to avoid sugar whenever I can. But a lot like alcohol, it's so readily available and easily accessible, in some cases 24 hours a day, that sometimes it's really damn hard to fight the addiction. I genuinely feel really proud of myself if I manage to make it 30 days without any refined sugar in my diet. I take it one step further because I also have a calorie counting ketogenic diet that I'm trying to stay on. But because my life is not that interesting and I don't have all that much to talk about, that'll be a story for another video. The point of today's vlog is one part making me feel better about the fact that yes, I am definitely addicted to sugar. Another part bringing to light the fact that in its own way, it is as dangerous as drugs and alcohol. And in some ways, it's more insidious because it's completely socially accepted. Obviously, the occasional indulgence is not that big a deal, much like having a beer or a glass of wine with some friends every now and then. But sugary foods are not designed to be occasional indulgences. They are designed to be eaten all the time by everyone. That feel when Cadbury sends their assassins to silence me. In all seriousness though, it's one of those things that we don't think about because it's in the checkout aisle of every store we go to, and that's what makes it dangerous. The fact that it flies so low under the radar that we don't even consider it to be an issue. Yesterday, I ate what felt like my body weight in chocolate mousse and ice cream, and aside from waking up bloated and ashamed, I can tell that I am less healthy today than I was 2 days ago. And most people will say, well, yeah, you ate too much chocolate mousse and ice cream, but why are we so inclined to eat these foods to excess? It's because every manufacturer wants to sell as much of their product as they can, so they're going to make it as addictive as possible. Everybody uses the tobacco model of get them young enough and you can do anything with them. It's essentially the business of manufacturing addiction, and that is what we are fostering every time we buy a chocolate bar. And I have no right to be high and mighty about it because I do it too. That said, I think it's an important discussion to have for a lot of people because at least heroin addicts know that they're addicted. If you don't know that you are hooked on chocolate or ice cream or whatever, then there's nothing you can ever do about it because you don't know that you're fighting anything. I am not gonna say food for thought, it is too easy. Anyway, that is your dose of average for the day. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, all that social media bullshit. There's links in the dingus below, and I will see you tomorrow.